Today I'm bringing you a smart device with wheels. This is a very important solution in the seamless AI life scenario. Huawei's dream is not only bring digital to every person and every family, but also to every car. The IASBU of Huawei developed the components that are needed in the connected and smart and electric cars. But we will only produce the components. We are not going to produce cars on our own, but we will help car makers to produce better cars. We leverage the 2C capabilities that we have accumulated over the past 10 years to produce good cars and improve their sales. Globally, there are 1.2 billion cars, and it's increasing every day. And every day we spend 1.5 hours commuting. So cars are becoming very important. When it comes to buying cars, if you are going to buy fuel cars, you may think it is not environmental friendly and it is not smart. And the whole life cycle maintenance cost could be very high. Over the past 20 years, I bought multiple fuel cars. I found for luxury cars that you bought in China, the body to whole price ratio can be very high. The components could be like 7 times that of the whole car. And those cars may have a very low level of automation. The software cannot be upgraded. Many features are not usable. Some also choose electronic cars, but you may have concerns over the range as well as battery. We have done research with professional institute. We found the top 3 and top 5 or even top 6 issues are all related to batteries and charging. It could be slow charging speed, or difficult to find charging poles, or break-in charging poles. And during winter times, the battery will deliver even poorer experience. And sometimes you have to queue for several hours in order to have your car charged. Those are the problems electric car owners face. Today we bring you our solution. Huawei worked with Qualcomm series in developing SF5, and last year it uses Huawei's Drive 1 components, but the design is not from Huawei. We believe we can do more and we can do better. So we use the ID team for smartphones from CBG, as well as a software and user experience team for smartphones to develop this car. We help car makers to develop a car that could lead the industry. It can solve the pain points brought by conventional fuel cars and electric cars. By doing so, we can also sell the components from Huawei, the vehicle components, by a large volume. We can fully demonstrate the technology and experience advantage. We will try our best to help car makers to develop better cars. Today, we bring you the first car from AITO brand, AITO M5. You'll find there's only one letter difference between AITO and AITO. We use I to replace U. I means intelligence. We try to bring intelligence to every vehicle. in the intelligence era. When we design this car, my requirement to my team is that we will need to create a vehicle brand, and we need to stick to the brand spirit that Huawei CBG has been stick to. We will need to develop premium cars for young people and develop fashionable cars. In terms of ID design, I also raised the requirements that we should have a minimalist and pure design, which is the core design elements of CBG. So this is the brand spirit as well as industrial design philosophy that we have been stick to over the past 10 years. Today, we bring you the AITO M5, which can allow you to travel thousands of miles with great ease.
类似性能、体验和质量的要求来打造我们这款车，这是我对我们团队提的要求。我们在手机、在消费电子的这种产品的工艺的要求是非常高的，所以我们这个产品我们要求坚持我们设计语言的这种极致设计。所以这款车，大家看外形尺寸是一个中型豪华 SUV 的这种尺寸，但是内部空间很大，我们的内部空间达到了大型豪华 SUV 的这种空间这种空间感知。为什么车不要做的那么大？因为做的过大，在城市里，尤其在这个公共停车场，因为很拥挤，停车非常不方便。所以我们要外形尺寸要不能过大，但是内部空间要大。这款车它的流体。
Sorry for the technical glitch. We'll continue with the interpreting. This car has the fluid design and it offers very low wind noise. And it offers a lower power consumption. You can look at the design of the front face. You can see the shark fin headlight. It is a shape of 7. And we also have the streamlined tail light. It is minimalist and pure. You can see the light design is very simple. Unlike other car makers with very complicated lines, which is quite complicated, our cars are designed in a very minimalist and simple way. We believe a good design should be able to stand the test of times. And we have the all aluminum wheel drums. And we also have another version with the forged aluminum. It could come with a very low wind drag. The interior design is also very premium. The interior is commonly seen in premium and high-end cars that could be sold at 100 million yuan. People love premium and minimalist design, but the design cannot be shabby. We want to make the design to be premium and luxurious. We offer the integrated cockpit design to offer a more immersive, spacious, and comfortable experience. The central control unit uses a 2K display with a high saturation, brightness, and contrast ratio. We use the latest generation of the screen technology in this screen to deliver the best display experience and outcome. The cockpit offers 128 colors of ambient light. You can choose the color you like. At the same time, you can also have the color changes according to the rhythm of the music. It can offer you romantic and immersive experience. The car has a panoramic sunroof. The seamless panoramic sunroof allows you to really enjoy a car like this. And we use the micrometer silver coating low E heat insulation glass. It can show 99.9% ultraviolet rays, with the heat dissipation efficiency improved by 40%. If you think this is not enough, during hot summer days, we also offer foldable sun blinds for free. You can just turn it over easily, but the glass is already good enough in heat insulation. If you think during the hottest summer days you need it, then you can use the sun blind. But in other days, it won't be needed. With the panoramic sunroof, we are able to offer you a spacious view and a very large head space. Here is the sunroof. When you sit in this car, you will feel how big the room is. The distance between the front row and back row is 870 millimeters. Compared with cars, middle-sized SUVs at the same price range, you can see how big the size is. And when you sit inside it, you will feel it is even bigger because there is no hump in the back row. And if you try our cars with our competitors' cars, you will feel that our interior is more spacious. In every aspect of the design, we try to offer you a spacious design. You can see the leg space in the front seat is enlarged with a curved design. When you move the front seat forward, you will still have a large leg space. This way, the angles of the cockpit and the design of the sunroof, we will be able to offer you a really comfortable large space. Here is the trunk design. You can see it's very big. You are able to put a lot of things there. Premiumness comes from details. Here, I'd like to give you an example. We have a central tweeter, and the sound system is really high-end. The sound system from the car is actually the latest Huawei sound system. The peak power reaches to 1,000 plus watt, and when we are compared with luxury SUVs, their peak power is only several hundred watt. Not only that, the low frequency can reach to 107 dB, and it can go down to 30 Hz. We're able to support 7.1 surround soundtrack. We also support 5.1. When you watch films, you can choose 5.1 sound field. And when you are listening to Huawei music, you can choose 7.1. We have dual coil woofers and multiple tweeters and several surround sound units and 4 seat headrest audio speaker units. It offers stunning sound quality. When you listen to the sound from the car, you will feel that the sound system will cost you several or more than 10,000. If you do not believe in me, you can try that. The performance of our sound system is better than some well-known sound system providers. with 7.1 and 5.1 soundtracks. You will be able to enjoy wonderful sound music experience when you are driving. We also bring theaters. We'll also bring a theater to your car. You will be able to choose 5.1 soundtrack. You are able to dive into massive amount of Hollywood blockbusters. In many five-star hotels, you will notice that they are unique fragrance from them. We also bring the car odor system to AITO M5. We offer 3 slots car odor system. There are 3 fragrances for you to choose from. You only need to peel off the protective film. The fragrance can last for half a year. And after you use up, you can choose to replace it. And you can also go to settings to choose the fragrance. It can offer you a pleasant experience. We offer multiple Type-C supercharged ports. With wired supercharge, we support 66 watt. With wired one, we support 40 watt. We bring Huawei supercharge to cars. And in the driver's seat and the passenger seat, we have a very unique design. And there is a slot for you to store the cable. It's very convenient, and it will keep your car tidy. And in front of the controlling stick, you can charge your phone wirelessly. It is a minimalist design. This car also designed something special for ladies. The mirror size is doubled, and we also soft light. And the mirror size has been enlarged by 2 times. This can really facilitate your makeup. We also offer some premium features for you to choose from, including the crystal control stick. You can see an AITO logo there. And for the front seats, it not only supports ventilation, heating, it also supports massage. In the past, I thought the massage strength was not strong enough. We then increase it. We support 8-point airbag massage. In order, 15 modes are open to you to choose from. We really offer you luxurious experience. We also use Napa genuine leather and HUD display system, which is safer for driving. We try to offer the minimalist design language. When it comes to interior design, we offer ivory, which is an elegant and premium color. This is the black color. Another color for you to choose from is called agate brown, which is a warm color. With the ivory interior. Those are the 3 colors for you to choose from. With the ivory color, you may have some concerns that it can get smudging easily, but we offer the anti-smudging coat. You can easily remove dirt with this coating, so there's no need for you to concern about the smudging issue. We have already taken care of it for you. So those are the 3 interior colors for you to choose from. Exterior colors include green. You may think it is a bright green. Actually, it's a low saturation green, a very elegant green, and a premium green. When it is on a display, on a screen, the color deviates a bit. This is crystal gray, a very dynamic color. This is the elegant ceramic white. It is made of multiple pearl powder, while the previous colors are from metallic powder. And this is the golden black. And this is also made of metallic painting. This one is ocean blue, a very young, dynamic color. So we offer 5 exterior colors for you to choose from. After talking about the interior and exterior design, now let's look at performance. We want our cars to deliver performance that is as good as or even better than high-end premium cars. We hope you will have no concerns over range, and it can take you anywhere you want to go to. And you can use both fuel and electricity. One thing I am honored to tell you is the chassis design. It is a chassis system that will be used in a million-yuan car. We use a double wishbone front independent suspension and multi-link arm rear independent suspension. Many cars use a low-cost suspension, which is way inferior in terms of driving control experience. And it uses the all-aluminum chassis. It has substantially improved the controlling experience. It reduces the weight under the sponge by 30%. In SF, we already use this chassis, but that chassis is calibrated to be a bit too soft. We require the team to make a refined adjustment, making sure that it is comfortable to sit and it delivers ultimate performance. So we managed to strike a balance between comfortability and performance. It also has a really small turning circle. The car is very heavy, 2.35 tons, but when it makes turns, the turning circle is really small. With such a heavy car, we're able to deliver such a performance. You can see how powerful the handling is. We use a Huawei Drive 1 pure electric extended range platform. We use the new generation of range extender from Sorcon series. And as you can see, we use a rear permanent magnetic synchronous motor and a synchronous AC motor, so that it can be fueled by both fuel and electricity. You can see the 4-drive wheels. The peak power is 315 kilowatt for the common version, and for the flagship version, it's even higher. You can see when we are compared with fuel cars, the engine system is far better, and we also surpass Model Y from Tesla. We have the engine systems and chassis capabilities that are far better than conventional fuel cars. To maintain such a great power, we need to have good heat dissipation system. We use the advanced oil cooling system and technology. The temperature can be lowered at a larger range. At the same time, it could maintain high output from the motor. With this car, it supports acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers in just 4.4 seconds. And from 0 to 50 kilometers, it just takes 1.9 seconds. That means if you accelerate from 0 to 50 kilometers, only 1.9 seconds is needed. You can see that our acceleration performance is far ahead of other middle-sized luxury SUVs. So does the driving control experience and performance. Delivering a quiet driving experience is very important to develop a premium car. The other day, I was in a research center for a meeting, and then I was arranged to take a car to the vehicle. It is an electric vehicle. By the time when we get on to the highway, I heard the loud noise generated by wind. Then I know it is not a premium car. You would be able to tell whether a car is high-end or not by the sound of a door slamming shut. You can try our cars. We are able to offer the library grade quiet experience. We use the noise suppression technology for motors and adopt a patented bearing corrosion protection technology, and the car is professionally tuned to offer a quiet experience. We also use a double-layered soundproof glass in the front and rear rows. For you to develop a premium car, you not only need to have good sound system and handling capabilities, you also need to deliver a quiet driving experience.
Let's look at the comparison about MVH, referring to noise, vibration, and harshness. So these are the three dimensions that are looked at. We want to be the industry's best on these three fronts. We work with so-called series team to build this car. When it's 40 to 60 kilometers per hour and the road conditions are not very good, we have solved this problem of high noise with our technology to deliver great comfort. We have upgraded the range extended engine. Traditional car makers use a 1.3T three-cylinder engine. I think a four-cylinder is a must because three-cylinder is asymmetric. This leads to large vibration. So make sure you do not purchase a car with a three-cylinder engine. It should be an even number, I mean the number of cylinders. It can be 4, 6, or 8. This time around, we upgrade the 1.5T four-cylinder engine to a better one because the previous car has only 30% thermal efficiency. AITO M5 has a Miller cycle engine with a higher compression ratio, and the thermal efficiency is over 41%. Even when you run out of battery, it's more fuel efficient than a fuel vehicle. And for luxury SUVs, it's usually 10-liter of gas tank. But for our M5, even when it runs out of battery, it's very fuel efficient. I think you can do the math. And when the battery runs out, as I mentioned, you can treat it as a fuel vehicle, even in that case. The fuel consumption is only 6 liters. It also has excellent acceleration, which is very important. It's equipped with a 40 kilowatt-hours of battery. And it has a 56-liter gas tank for the range extender, which can generate electricity equivalent to 179 kilowatt-hours of battery. So when the battery is fully charged and the gas tank is full, they are equivalent to a 219 kilowatt-hours of battery pack. compared with about 70 kilowatt hours of the competition. The driving range is over 1,000 kilometers. And this is about the four-wheel drive model. If it's a two-wheel drive model, the driving range is even longer. According to WLTC World Light Duty Vehicle Test Cycle, the driving range is over 1,100 kilometers. Its driving range is 3 times longer than that of an ordinary EV and more than twice longer than that of ordinary EVs. You should not believe in the statistics given by car makers. Sometimes they are not what they are cracked up to be. This is especially true in cold winter. During a cold winter, the range extender is used to provide heating, so the driving range will be compromised. In the north of China, the winter is very severe, and with our range extender, the driving range can maintain at over 1,000 kilometers. And this is the actual statistic according to user experience. These statistics are for your reference. The most important thing is you can use electricity if you can find a charging pile. If you cannot, you can use the gas. Another advantage of the range extender is when it's traveling uphill for a long time. It has a high load on the engine. And when the battery is heavily depleted, acceleration will be hurt. With a range extender, it can generate electricity that, coupled with the battery, lets the motor bear a high load. It provides 3 range extension modes. If you cannot find a charging station, you can use it as a fuel vehicle, so you can select fuel first. When the battery is 30% depleted, the range extender is enabled, so it can supply electricity to the battery. This can be used to cope with extreme conditions, for example, when it's traveling cross-country. In urban areas, you can select battery first to save power. You can also select the automated mode, including a comfort mode and a sport mode. And for a sport mode, when the battery is 50% depleted, the range extender will be enabled. So these are the points: 20%, 30%, 50%, and 70%. It provides you with a lot of options. We also provide a 7 kilowatt smart home charger. It's developed by the digital power product line of Huawei. It supports 4G wireless and Bluetooth. It can identify the car owner. You don't need to worry about others stealthily plugging their vehicle into your outlet. It can also get electricity from the power grid at off-peak times. At the trough of electricity usage, the electricity rate is very low. And this charger is quite compact. It's also lightweight. It weighs only 400 grams. So it's very easy to use for girls. During the National Day holiday, you may have seen something like this. EVs lined up at gas stations and charging piles on the expressway. In order to charge for 1 hour, sometimes EVs have to wait in queue for 4 hours. This is extremely painful. With a range extender, you don't need to worry about that. If there is a long line at a charging station, you can pump gas for it. And it's even more fuel efficient than a fuel vehicle. It has a long driving range and excellent acceleration, which is much superior than that of a fuel vehicle. Nowadays, young people like to go camping. You can use the M5 to generate electricity. It can output 220 V AC up to 3,500 watts. If you use a pure EV and it supplies too much electricity, you may worry about the battery running out and you won't be able to get home. But with this range extender, with a 5.6-liter gas tank, it can generate electricity to supply to the battery. It eliminates your range anxiety. It's equipped with the Huawei Drive 1, a pure electric drive extended range platform, as well as the Miller cycle, 1.5T Miller cycle range extender. The driving range is over 1,000 kilometers. It also has great acceleration and great controls on the bend, delivering excellent experience.